Okay, can we start now?
Okay, please.
Okay. Before we begin, I would like to remind everyone to put your mic in mute mode to avoid interruption during the opening speech. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to the Dean of the Academy of Contemporary Islamic Studies, Professor Madya Dr. Nur Hidayah Muhammad Hashim, Professor Madya Dr. Nurul Huda Binti Sahari as the advisor for today's program, Mr. Zulkarnain bin Hassan Basri, the founder of Japan Dakwah Center in Osaka, and last but not least, Dr. Cisara binti Izham, the advisor for Halal Industry Management Society, and everyone here in this Zoom meeting. I hope that everyone will be always in a healthy condition, and may everyone that is present here will always be blessed and cherished with the utmost of blessings, inshallah. So, my name is Haritsa Adila binti Hasbullah, and I will be your HASCAM participant for today's program, which is Acis and Japan Meetup. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank Mr. Zulkarnain bin Hassan Basri, the founder of Japan Dakwah Center in Osaka, Professor Madya Dr. Nurul Huda Binti Sahari, the advisor for today's program, and also Dr. Cisara binti Izham, the advisor for Halal Industry Management Society, for giving me this opportunity. Truly, it is an honor for me to be a part of it. For your information, this program is done with collaboration with Japan Dakwah Center and Halal Industry Management Society, UITM Shah Alam campus. This is an inaugural collaboration between these two organizations, and indubitably, this collaboration will lead to a better understanding towards Islamic principle. Inshallah, every input presented over the course of this program will be beneficial for today's participant. The main topic for today's meetup is halal business. Allow me to share a little bit towards the current situation of halal. Speaking from a religious perspective, we need to look at the guidelines, jurisprudence, and also the dietary laws of Islam as well. Islam has a clear ruling in terms of usage of products and consumption of foods which is halal and must be free from every element that deems the product haram. For example, Muslims are prohibited from consuming alcoholic beverages and everything that contains porcine tracings. This is based on Surah An-Nahl, verse 115, which reads, "He has only forbidden to you dead animals, blood, the flesh of swine, and that which has been dedicated to other than Allah, but whoever is forced by necessity, neither desiring it or transgressing its limit, then indeed Allah is forgiving and merciful." Based on this Quranic verse alone, clearly shows that Muslims are exempted from consuming both elements. The willingness of non-Muslims to venture into the halal market shows the potential for the halal market to become one of the major trade industries globally. The correlation between these concepts is that when the population of Muslims rise, then the need for halal products among Muslims will also rise, thus increasing its demand. However, despite the near-perfect depiction on the current demand for halal, in Islam itself have jurisprudence in terms of ethics of transactions. I hope that by the end of today's program, everyone will be clear about the correlation between halal in business. Without any further ado, I would like to invite the Dean of the Academy of Contemporary Islamic Studies, Professor Madya Dr. Nur Hidayah Muhammad Hashim, to give her speech.
Thank you very much, Moderator Harisa. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum to all of you. Good afternoon to our respected Tuan Haji Zul. Alhamdulillah, this is our first time I meet Tuan Haji Zul also, and also our respected Associate Professor Dr. Nurul for the initiative taken. I also would like to say thank you to Dr. Sarah, the advisor for Halal Industrial Management Society, HIMSS. I would like to say that I feel so happy to know that this kind of program, as we call as finally being materialized after quite some time being as what we call it. We are trying our best to meet up with our friends abroad, and at the same time it is not closed, but at the same time because of the opportunity that we can use Zoom, we can meet up through internet. So this kind of program can be materialized. Alhamdulillah, I feel so grateful for that. I would like to say thank you very much to Tuan Haji Zul, the founder of Japan Da'wah Association. And at the same time, I also would like to greet all of the participants here, especially from Japan, and also my respective students from Halal. I got the message that this kind of event is actually something that has been what you call it appreciated by the university. UITM is looking forward to see that our students can have friends from other countries, and at the same time we can share whatever we know based on what knowledge that we already have, and at the same time also we try to extend our networking by knowing other people and what is going on in the other country or in other places. Okay, then I would like to express also my happiness so that the objective of this program can be achieved, which I heard then, and I also acknowledge the objective of this kind of program, which is number one, to expose to our friends abroad from Japan, to all the Japanese people, and at the same time those who have engagement with Tuan Haji Zul about knowledge that we have here in Malaysia with different contexts, different practice, then we can share, we can at the same time um, give and take something valuable from ourselves, and at the same time share with our friends abroad. Number two, this is also a great opportunity for our students from Acis to develop the capacity, the ability to explain what they know about halal or about Islam or whatever things in their mind using English to other people who cannot understand bahasa, who cannot understand Malay language. So how our students can try their we call as the best possible what you have in your heart and in your mind that you would like to let other people know. So by having this kind of program, inshallah, our students can have the avenue to share with with our friends from Japan about halal, about business halal, about rules, about regulation that we have in Malaysia, and at the same time they can also learn from students from Japan about what is going on in Japan. How about halal practice in Japan? Is there any Muslim slaughtering place in Japan? And what has been done by Tuan Haji Zul in developing all this kind of centers so that people can go to the center and at the same time not only know Tuan Haji Zul but appreciate his effort and know a lot about Islam through this effort made by Tuan Haji Zul and all the teams over there. At the same time also, I also would like to highlight that one of the objectives is also to develop self-confidence in our students. Inshallah, this can be achieved by um, by uh, breaking the rooms so that only two people from Malaysia, from Acis, can entertain the other two people from Japan. So you have no other choice except you have to explain, and it can develop more the spirit of sharing and at the same time your confidence level, inshallah. I also would like to um, express my hope that inshallah in the future this kind of program can be done, can be conducted again and again with different people. The seniors can also guide the juniors. Japanese people can not only what we have today, but it can also increase in terms of number so that we can have a lot of discussion and sharing, inshallah, in the future. This is also good from the perspective of our university, whereby we can explain to the university that Acis students has done something which can be considered wow in terms of contributing to the good name of our faculty. We are bringing up the name of our faculty by showing to the university and to the society abroad that ASIS students can also conduct this kind of programs. Whatever that they learn in class can also be shared with our friends abroad. And I am very happy to know that this kind of program has been materialized today, and hopefully in the future it can be conducted again and again, and maybe until the end of this year you can have some sort like 4 or 5 times this kind of sharing session, inshallah. Okay, so I would like to end my speech today, a very brief speech, to express my gratitude, to express my happiness, and to show that um, I am very, very happy and give my full support to this kind of program. And I hope that the internet line is strong so that the conversation has no problem. And I also hope that our friends over there can have a very good interaction with our students, and hopefully it can become a very fruitful discussion and good memory to all of you, inshallah. With that, I would like to say thank you very much to the organizer. Thank you to Dr. Nurul. Thank you to Tuan Haji Zul, Dr. Sarah, all the committee members, and to all the participants. Uh, I hope that the discussion will be conducted in a very beautiful way and very nice interaction, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I give back to Harisa. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Madia Dr. Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Hashim. Next, I would like to give this chance to Mr. Zulkarnain bin Hassan Basri, the founder of Japan Dakwah Center in Osaka, to give a word or two.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Blessed for this meeting. Actually, I'm not used to talk in English, either in Bahasa or in Japanese. So it's very difficult for me actually to speak English. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. This is a Japan Dakwah Center. Alhamdulillah, Allah blessed, by Allah blessing, by Allah rahmat. We managed to build the first in Japan, where, as you know, in Japan, there's so less knowledge of Islam. Mostly students here or Japanese here know about the negative of Islam, but they don't know the real Islam. So most of them know about terrorism or maybe suicide or maybe the bombing about Islam. So it's very painful for us as a Muslim, very painful for us as Islam, as our religion, that they understood by the wrong side of Islam. Actually, it's not Islam at all. So to cope this feeling, we're doing a lot of activities with mostly majority by the students, universities, and of course with the company and with the elders communities. So we having communicate with them, give them information of Islam, and give them a chance to know the real Islam. So it's very very blessed from Allah. They start to come to Japan Dakwah Center. As today we have 10 students joining this session. Alhamdulillah, this is a 5-store building. The the lower is a restaurant. The second floor is the halal mart. Third floor is a musalla. Fourth floor is a Japan Dawah Center. And fifth floor is a company, a Nippon Muslim Corporation. So this is the inside of the building, the design. Alhamdulillah, by bless of Allah, Allah give us opportunity to build this building in way of Japan style. So we call it Wafu design. This is the first in Japan where we can see the prayer room with tatami, line tatami. There's no ever built here. This is because we are applying the Malaysian Wali Songo. When they came to our land, they used our culture. So we are applying that teach of them in Japan too. So by that, we having a lot of social media. As most of the Islam community here, they don't take photo, they don't take video, and they don't use social media. Alhamdulillah, by bless from Allah, Malaysia is among the Islamic nation who has a multimedia corridor raya, in Malay, where we are using all the internet technology to deliver Islam message. As we know, in Malaysia now, most of the masjid having the live session, Facebook, and others. We also doing all the activities, culture exchange, food eating, and with them. So this is our first year doing this thing, and we just having the first year last 2 days actually, on 27th, and Alhamdulillah, I'm by meeting with Professor Madya Dr. Nur Huda last year during the halal in Japan. So by that opportunity, Allah blessed to connect with all, and Alhamdulillah, by today I'll connect with Professor Madya Dr. Nur Hidayah. Alhamdulillah, this is the way of how Allah connect us together, so that we can move forward. The real reason of Japan Dawah Center is to connect people between Muslim and Japan. So Alhamdulillah, may Allah bless Professor Madya Dr. Nur Hidayah and Professor Madya Dr. Nur Huda and all the team, that run at the backside of this event. So I now giving back to Sister Haritha Adila. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Zulkarnain bin Hassan Basri for your time. We have finally come to the main highlight of this meetup, which is the breakout room session. Without delaying any further, I would like to ask every participant to go to their assigned groups for this session.
Before you go to the other room, Tuan Haji Zul, I would like to say thank you very much, Dr. Nurul, because I have to leave now for another session. I hope that everything will be smoothly running, inshallah, and hope to see you again in the future. Assalamualaikum and bye-bye.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Prof.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Tuan Haji Zul, I'm looking forward to meet you inshallah in the future.
Yes, me too. I mean, this is our first meet, inshallah.
Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we are going to.
Okay.
Okay.